Hi guys, and welcome to a new doll review video. Today with me I have the classical White Rabbit. So she's not in a box because I managed to get her second hand. This doll was actually sort of sold out for a while, and then she became really expensive on the second hand market. But somehow in Japan here at the moment the second hand market price sort of crashed. So it's kind of easy to find a lot of dolls for cheaper. So I don't know what's the reason for that. Like, there was a whole bunch of old dolls for cheaper, like less than 10,000 yen recently. So I don't know what's going on really. But anyway, so I managed to, like, this doll was actually in several stores, but I always sort of missed out on her. Like, part of me was thinking, oh yeah, it's too expensive, and part of me was just like, I don't know, trying to get her but never be on time or something. And then I finally managed to get her. For the price she's at retail now, because she came out again recently, so I think Pullip Style has some, and Grooves also has some of her, and she also was at the Amazon store. So yeah, I managed to get her like the same price, just a bit cheaper because without the tax. So anyway, so I was really happy to get her because she was the last doll missing in my Classical Alice collection. So now I have all the Classical Alice collection. I'm going to take a group picture later for you. But anyway, let's me zoom on her and we are going to look at her in details. So the Classical White Rabbit is this very pretty Pullip. Like, she is in a kigurumi, so you cannot really see all her potential, but she has an absolutely amazing face. So let's get started on her face. So she has first this dirty blonde hair wig, which is long at the back and it's a little bit wavy. And then she comes with this adorable face up. So she has a small eyebrows, and she has like a sort of full-on blush, which means like above her eyes and on her cheek you have the same pinkish reddish blush color, which is really cool. Then she has a black line around her eye, and then she has a dark brown on top. So let me see if I can zoom a little bit more so that you can see that. So she has a black line and she has a brown line, and she has all those little eyelashes which are actually kind of mixed together with this sort of brownish shadow, but actually it's like separated little eyelashes. So it's really cool. And she has this red, very well defined lips. Actually it's like light pink at the edge and it's reddish at the center, and it gives her a very cool look. I think she's adorable. She has a high potential as a doll if you just want to get her out of her rabbit outfit. And then she has pretty cool blue eyes. It's a little bit cartoonish style, but it's more like plain blues than anything else really. So then she comes with, well, this classical rabbit outfit. So you have the hat. So the hat is attached behind her chin here, and it's all fluffy, and you have the ears with this blue and white striped fabric on the inside, and it's like wire, so you can actually bend the hair any way you would like. The only problem is that they don't stay straight, so I guess you would have to straighten them in a way that actually push them to the front if you want them to stay straight. But you know, they will fall off. Like, if she's just not moving, you should be okay, but if there is a little bit of wind, the hairs are gonna fall again back. So then she has this nice cute little bow, which is made of whitish and golden sort of color fabric, and you have this card sign here with a clover and heart and spade and diamond. So this actually can be removed and placed wherever you like. because it's secured with a pin here, so you can actually move that around if you want to. Then she comes with this sort of rabbit kigurumi, so it's like a full body plushy thing, which is really cool, and it's actually just the like arms and legs, and she has, I think, see, this is like separated little shoes which are also plushy with some sort of inside of, yeah, that's kind of a plush again, but it's more like inside of leather jacket style of plush at the bottom of her feet. And basically the shoes and the legs are attached with those little bow here. So if you want to remove the shoes, you will have to remove those little bow, untie the bow here. And then so it goes all the way up. Here is the collar, my finger is at the collar. And then you have the sleeves that are also made of plushie all the way. Then on top of that she has her sort of card soldier outfit for the Queen of Hearts. You can see the heart here. So it's composed of this thing she got on top. So you have this decoration with this card here and little clock, and it's very golden and very cards, I guess. And you have all those little bows and little details, and you have little beads here, so it's very, very detailed. And then you have this overall on top with the different fabric color. You have the bow, you have the lace, it's golden color, and it's also the same at the back. So at the back you have like a different type of fabric, because the blue at the back is alone and the square fabric has the heart, but at the front it's the opposite, if you see what I mean. And then so underneath that she has this sort of white dress, which is basically open at the front, so it's more of a jacket, and it has all those details with folded fabric, sewn lace, little ribbon, little bows, and you have also beads. So basically you could either have her like just as a rabbit without any clothes, you can have her with only that jacket, and you can have her like as she comes with the whole full package and the card soldier sort of rabbit style thing. So I think it's really, really cool. And she also comes with those little rabbit gloves. So basically it's fluffy on the inside, and you just put her hand inside, and because of all that fluff, her hand don't go so far anyway. So you have the same fabric as her overall, and you have like some other sort of plush, but not that fluffy, and you have the heart shape and the like little fingertips of the rabbit there. So if you really want to have it, you need to have her hand up, because otherwise they just fall because of gravity. Anyway, so that's what it looked like when she's wearing her gloves. So, and yeah, I think this doll is very, very detailed. Like, they just match a lot of things together, like a lot of colors and different textures. Like the texture of this one is different than the texture of this one. This one is way softer than this one, and the heart is yet another texture, and you have all those different type of lace, so it's very, very cool. And I kind of like the color scheme, like how they came out with that different type of fabrics, so different colors, and then a very different outfit underneath. So it's very cool. Like, I think that she's probably one of the most elaborated doll in the Classic Alice series, like the one with the most things on top of her. Like the classical Mad Hatter also has a lot of things on him, but he's sort of always mismatched no matter which sort of series he's in, so it doesn't come out as so elaborated anymore so much, if you know what I mean. But like this rabbit is kind of the only rabbit with all those things. Like, yeah, the romantic rabbit is a Dal, and she doesn't have that many things. Like, she has her rabbit outfit and a few things on her, but she isn't like, so yeah, maybe she's not the most elaborated doll in the classical series, but she's definitely one of the most unprettiest rabbits. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take pictures of her in the group as well, like all the classical doll together, so you're going to be able to see like if she is very, very special, or if you just think, yeah, she's just a normal rabbit. Anyway, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this doll. Since she's out, did you jump on the occasion and got her? Did you have her from before? Or are you still waiting to get her? I think you shouldn't wait too long, because since she was already out of stock for a long time, I think jumping on her is a very good idea. So anyway, I didn't take that offer because I had her already. Like, I had her, like, I think 2 days before she came out again. And I was so surprised. I was like, oh my god, I just managed to catch my rabbit so cheap, sort of, like, for a doll. And I was like, I'm so amazed because I finally managed to get my rabbit. I finally finished the collection. I'm so happy. And 2 days later, paf, she was back on sale everywhere. And I was like, what happened? Like, yeah. So good for me and good for everyone else who wants this doll, because she's really adorable and she's really, really pretty. Anyway, you cannot even see the ears, see what I mean? Yeah, rabbit. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it and to give me your comment and to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Have fun whatever you do, and see you next time for something else. Bye! Bye.